can't remember where we're up to.
We were on the ship with Riku and we were about to go on a magical journey.
Magical journey, okay. I went on a magical journey to Scotland for a few days, and now I'm back and I can't remember anything that happened, so...
In the world at all. It's like Memento.
Yeah, so working backwards. Okay.
So here we are.
Here we are. Okay, so we're on the ship. We've retrieved the airship for later. We've retrieved the Albed primer.
Yep.
He ate some spaghetti.
And choked on it.
Choked on it, yeah, I actually remember more than I was laying on.
Oh, well, there you go then. You're just a liar. How can you let our 3 fans down like this?
What a witty comeback. You're just a liar. Okay, right, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to assume I need to speak to Riku.
Yes.
Let's get a little bit closer.
You said... You play Blitzball?
What's he doing with his little wiggles?
You know...
He's feeling awkward because everyone he loves is dead.
Well, fair enough.
You might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
I'm kind of curious if those weird little water wings on her elbows help at all, or actually just get in the way when she's swimming.
I'm kind of curious as to how Xanakin was entirely self-sufficient. Because obviously he has no idea about Luca or Besaid or anywhere.
It's complicated.
I mean, obviously we know the real reason.
Yeah.
Which is revealed later on, but like, in the...
Well, Xanakin is, it's the City of Lights. It was fully powered by its own machines and everything, and that's why all that crap went down in the first place, because it was a fully, mechanized and automated city.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Why Xanarkand?
And Machina is bad.
Sure are.
Mm-hmm.
Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I can go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
That's how I react to my problems. What?
He kicked the ship so hard that everyone died.
The end. Roll credits. Oh wow, something is actually happening.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all rolling in that really bizarre fashion. It's like that Vine with the little girl who rolls off.
Oh, and then she's the wee bowling.
Yeah.
Sid is here! No, it's come. Sid is come. And I can't remember what that second Albed phrase means, but I can guarantee you it's like, we're fucked! We're fucked!
You can guarantee, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and then he drowned, and that was the end of Final Fantasy X. It's a short game, but, it's very artistic.
So that's 2 endings in about a minute that you just gave us there. Are you going to run for that joke a third time, or are we done?
What? That's the end of the game?
Yes. How many times are we going to make that joke?
Well, now he's also drowned here, so there we go.
Did Sin just, deliver him here?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I mean, he got swept up in a whirlpool.
And he's been face down in the water.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. He'd be dead. I don't care how much he holds his breath for Blitzball.
Oh, he's about to meet his BFF forever.
Yes!
His best friend forever.
Blitzball!
All his problems are solved.
Here we have Fantasy Jamaica.
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him. He knows what to do.
It's my one skill.
And also that water was nowhere near deep enough for him to pull the flat over.
Also, did he just put, jet rockets on the ball? What?
Ah, fully rendered Wakka.
I love that hair.
Yeah. Right, okay. Is there anything for me to find, or should I just go straight over to them?
There is an item, but I don't think you can get it yet.
Okay,
Maybe.
let's just go straight over to them then. It's not... Wait. Is there not...
Yeah.
I was about to say, I swear to God, there's a really important item and it's over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you can get it now. I sincerely apologise because we need it because it's the moon crest.
Yeah, I was about to say it's really important.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself for remembering that. There's nothing else, is there?
No.
Well, I'm gonna look at this lying map. Okay. Well, we have the moon crest now, so I mean, we could have come back and got that later. It's not
Yeah.
like it stops being available, but getting it now saves time.
Yep.
The moon crest is for Yuna's secret weapon, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
So you need a crest and a sigil for every ultimate weapon.
oh I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which one of those two are we going to let die?
I've forgotten which one I let die last time. We'll just pick one. We'll flip a coin or something.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of video game decisions, doesn't really make much of a difference.
No. I love his little bandana, like, with the fish on it. You don't get to see it in that much detail, usually.
Look up.
Other things are starting to look up. What a goon.
I'm balancing it perfectly on my little hair antennas.
And it flips.
And it kicks!
Oh, off it goes.
Oh.
You'll have to buy a new one. It's gone.
Yeah, I mean, like, how are they expecting to get that back?
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
The Xanarkanabes.
Well done. Well done,
The
Titus.
first thing you were told to not do. Well, the last thing.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy, like. So, I don't know where this place is.
It's kind of weird that it's John DiMaggio doing Wakka and, like, he's one of the most, like, recognisable voice actors, I guess, because obviously he does Bender, so
Yeah.
people tend to know him, but I wouldn't have known it was the same person at all, because he does Kimari as well, like,
Yeah.
this voice is ridiculous, I will say.
I can hear the
crazy
Bender in
Jamaican
it now you
accent,
point it
but-
out.
Yeah, once you know it, you're just like, oh, but the first time someone told me that it was the same guy who voiced Bender, I had to actually look it up because I didn't believe them.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe it. I mean, I trust you because you're my wife, but the average person. Talk to everyone, see if...
Yeah, I think...
Keeper!
Keeper!
We love Keeper.
Is this Jassu?
My man Jassu! We play a lot of Blitzball.
Jassu is amazing. I love my man Jassu.
Well, we got our episode title there. Which one's the
Letty. He's the useless one.
No, I can't. He's not even let me speak to him. So
Yeah. Jassu, Keeper, and Datto are ones who you want to keep on your team because even though the Besaidorix are supposed to be terrible, you level them up enough and they're really good. I mean, to be fair, there probably are players who are better than all of them, but Keeper is the best Blitzball Keeper.
yeah, it's a very inventive name.
It is a very inventive name, but once you level him up, he's got the best stats of any of the other characters who can be goalkeepers.
Oh, that's good. Who's that other one who you go and you find? 'Cause
Yeah,
I remember.
he's a sailor who's in Luca. He
Yeah.
is sat outside the Sphere Theatre. I don't remember his name.
But I remember vividly where he sits.
Yeah,
so
me too.
We will go and get him when the time is right. And
Yeah,
obviously, you create Wakka as well and
yeah,
get an awesome team going.
yeah. I mean, I'm planning on winning the cup. I don't know what your plan is, but
And my plan is to shift seats and let you sit here and just do that because I can't. I can play Blitzball, but not as well as you can. So.
yeah.
So,
I mean, to be fair, this will be the first time I'm playing it on a keyboard, so that'll be interesting.
it's true Xanarkan was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Wakka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
But you from the Xanarkand
He reminds me of a kookaburra.
Yes! Oh my god!
But you gotta
Love, kookaburra love.
pretty soft,
I appreciated the fact that Wakka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go
I don't think,
For now, I just live
even if you could go home, you saw him destroy Anakin. I mean,
a little better.
everything was wiped out in a huge tidal wave and the buildings were all...
But that's the thing, even if that happens to you, you still want to go home. That's the
Well,
first thing
true,
you wanna
that's
do.
true.
Right, I'm going to start doing the sensible thing and start actually saving into new save slots,
Yep, good idea.
in case I screw up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm guessing, well, we've got the 2 items that are over there, so we've got the Moon Crest and some antidotes. So it's gonna...
Hey, it's this way.
I can't go that way, can I?
No, you could not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Now here we have giant troll Wakka.
Why is he a giant troll?
You'll see, you'll see. Like, that could kill someone, Wakka!
My uncle did that to me when I was out on a lake once.
Oh no.
Well, he didn't push me, actually, he just picked me up and threw me in, so obviously I had time to prepare.
Okay.
And I was very small, I was like 11 years old, so I had a lot of more bounce in me than the average person back then.
There are treasure chests down here. I can't remember what the dive button is. Was it C?
I don't know if it was X? Yes! And he doesn't have oxygen, does he?
No. Because he's a Blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkand.
Oh!
Da, 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 da,
Oh, I wasn't
da,
expecting.
da. Yeah.
Right.
This is a Final Fantasy game. There's random encounters.
Well, in Final Fantasy 15, a game I might have mentioned previously,
And also 12.
and also 12, they are in live map.
Mm-hmm.
So there. So raspberry.
Yes. Take that, nature.
So interestingly, in the PC version of this, there's a bunch of things that you can get in the special menu, including getting loads of items and stuff. Like it's basically a cheat menu that you don't even need to activate; it's just there. And one of the things is that you can speed up the battles. And while that's not something I'd want to do for the main play, that would be so good for leveling.
Yeah.
And there's also a thing to increase the number of enemies you encounter.
Yeah, you can
So-
increase or decrease the amount of
Yeah.
encounters.
And
So it's
again-
basically like in 10.2 you have the lure bracelet,
Yeah.
which you don't have in this game.
So I guess it's that kind of way of doing
Yeah.
that. But yeah, it's you don't get the low bracelet in this.
No, you get no encounters.
Oh, but you don't get.
But you don't get a lure bracelet. That's only in the sequel.
I am kind of wandering around. Did you want to direct me to the treasure chests?
I don't really. I think they're pretty obvious when they're there. Like you see them. If you're diving under.
there we go. I
Yeah.
thought we could only see it from there.
No, yeah, the camera changes. Fixed camera angles, eh?
Oh, I keep forgetting. Those cameras are fixed. But yeah, one of the options was to
Unlock all the
unlock,
secrets.
no, not unlock all the figures. No, it was to unlock every single item and get 99 of
Oh,
every
yes.
single item except for unique key items such as the crests
Yeah.
and so on. Which I guess because there are things like the doors to tomorrow, which are things that honestly you can get really screwed if you don't know where to find them because
Yeah.
you can only like say steal them from Omega Weapon, etc.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see why you'd maybe want to use that, but we won't be doing that.
No.
We'll probably use increase encounters and speed up battles for when we're leveling
Leveling.
in, but we won't be recording that.
No. I'm gonna have to relive my childhood and sit in front of Final Fantasy till 5 in the morning, running around in circles in the Thunder Plains.
Oh, good. I love. Oh yeah, Thunder Place is the best place to level. I love that you said I'm gonna have to. It's something you're absolutely beholden to do.
I am completely beholden.
Right. And there's no essential chests down here, so I won't be too picky about.
I like that this area, you never come back here.
Yeah, I was going to say this is one of the only areas also that you never come to in 10.2.
Yeah.
It's just not an area that you bother with.
Yeah.
There's nothing here.
Well, a lot of areas in 10.2 are shortened.
Oh yeah. Because I played 10 a long time after playing 10, so I was like, oh, I vaguely recognise this. But
yeah. I mean, the maps are still there, but like, for example, here, there's the waterfall path where you walk. Yeah, that's shorter in 10.2.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I play these games too much.
Sphere grid for Tidus.
Oh, and you'll have power spheres now, so
I
you
will, so I can see use power sphere. Yeah, I'm slowly learning to. I'm gonna make the same mistake that I made on the PlayStation, which is to
select it before you've hit move.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I can use another power sphere. Shazam! Menu back.
There we go.
That was a wonderful interlude. I'm so glad we took the time to do that. I edited it out, but I just spent about 5 minutes smashing keys trying to figure out which one was the menu key because I forgot.
Literally going across the whole keyboard to find out that it was one of the keys at the bottom.
Yeah, it was V.
Which is
why
really
would
very
it be
intuitive.
V? Why is it not? Why isn't it tab? Maybe I could remap it, but then I'll keep forgetting that I've remapped it. Excuse you. God.
The problem with remapping as well, sometimes that breaks things. Like in Final Fantasy VII, because of the way that default controls are in Japan, in most default control Japanese games, the circle button on the PS controller is select and the X button is cancel. Now that's obviously backwards to how we're used to. So with Final Fantasy VII, I remapped the controls to make them the right way round for, well, you know, the way round that I was used to.
I did it.
Well done. But the problem with that was that when you were in the Chocobo breeding menu, the Chocobo breeding menu literally wouldn't work if you remapped the controls.
Okay.
You had to change it back to the proper controls, otherwise you couldn't breed Chocobos at all. And that was annoying. It took me a while to work that out.
Right, okay, nearly there.
Just keep swimming.
Whoa, okay, that's making my eyes go.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's got a weird, like, squaring in the water.
Yeah. Oh, my. I was like, oh, this is pretty, then. No, it's not. It's not pretty anymore. It was horrible.
Nom 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 nom, tasty Wakka.
You're speaking from experience.
No. Gross.
What's gross about implying an attraction to a fictional character?
Nothing about that, but Wakka?
Oh no!
I'm sorry. The most ridiculous and ludicrous thing about the sequel is that he ends up with Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu's way out of his league.
Absolutely, she is drop dead gorgeous, and he is just the.
He's a goofball.
He is a goofball.
That's me putting it politely.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's like a human version of the emoji where it's the wink and the tongue sticking out.
Oh, he is. He is.
Blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
Sure.
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
God, the HD remastering of this is brilliant. Look at that shading on his abs.
His thorax. it looks kind of like a bug. Also, can confirm because I have the official action figures. Tidus is not a natural blonde.
You looked?
No, it's because his hair has got roots.
Oh.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, his hair has roots. But I was making a silly joke
This is where
About
I was born.
his pubes.
Yes.
Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago.
Oh god, he's 23.
10 years.
Yeah,
Oh, I feel old now.
I know. The oldest person on their team is Oren, and he's only 35.
That seemed right.
What?
I mean, that's still older than us, but
It just reminds me of
they treat him like an old man.
Yeah, this reminds me of just the Star Trek thing. Oh great, he's 17. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
New job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey,
Well, I mean, I know you don't know this, Tidus, but his brother was dead.
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. As long as we play our best.
Also, I just realised from seeing Wakka's hair from the top, his hair seems to grow
No.
the wrong way. Like, normally hair grows from the parting down, but his hair is growing from his ears up.
He's a Final Fantasy character.
Yep.
You expect.
You're serious?
2 rules of all Final Fantasy characters. They must have an inordinate amount of belts and zippers, and their hair must be completely impossible.
Actually, I can achieve Ignis hair,
Well,
which I'm really proud of.
yeah.
But I couldn't do Noctua Prompto hair.
No.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, 'twould be a shame
Twould.
if something happened.
Twould?
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Are those the two that,
That you can choose between who dies. Most of the time it's Luzu, I think.
Hey, sorry. Don't
I can't remember which one of them is which, to be honest. The ginger one is the one who dies by default,
Okay. If you don't interfere.
if you don't interfere.
Make sure we take the cop.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Sweet.
Here we go.
This fixed camera nonsense. Oh, this music.
Yes, Besaid Unplugged.
Food there?
We'll get you something over
You
there.
just ate a big plate of spaghetti, Tidus.
That was last night, before he got sucked into the water by Sin, so
Well-
we don't know how long ago it was.
Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there.
This is an upbeat version of the heartbreaking song.
Yes.
Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I love that there are 2 options and they're both
No.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know.
So Anakin has no religion at all.
Yeah.
Must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
He's a good egg.
He is a good egg. Wakka's real sweet.
Go ahead, you try.
There's several different versions of the prayer and I know all of them because I'm a loser.
Why are they? What are the different versions for?
It's just different like variations on it. So you see how he started with his arms out.
Yeah.
There's ones where you start from the bottom with your hands crossed over and then you do like a full spin. And then their version of a military salute is to bring up half. So like you bring up one arm with the top half of the ball
Yeah.
sign as like a little salute.
Ah. And of course, it's incorporated into his Anakin does the Blitzball victory sequence.
Yes. And it's quite likely that that was what it originated as, and then it just got turned into a
religious thing.
religious thing.
I'm gonna check out all these places.
Yeah?
Before I speak to Yuna.
She's not going to be there for a while.
Oh. Fine.
You have to do the Chamber of the Faith.
Oh, yay! My favourite. The guy from the sea.
I love that dress with just the tiny little thong straps holding up the really heavy skirt.
Yeah, the fashion in this game is phenomenal.
Yep.
Yeah. Phoenix down, oh brilliant, good. We're still at the point where items are precious.
Yeah.
Oh. Buy items. Oh, they've got different icons and
Yeah.
stuff in this version.
Yeah.
That's cute. 11.
You don't really need to worry about them.
Fine for that.
Mhm.
Just wanted to check.
She gets an item tomorrow in game that you'll need to pick up so that you can get an extra thing for Valafor, an overdrive.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, yeah, we'll pick that up tomorrow. Tomorrow in game, not tomorrow in round. So given the time that it currently is, it might be tomorrow in reality.
Okay, so that is Gata, and the ginger one is Lucy. Purely because of the haircut and the general demeanour, I'm going to call Gata Soccer, because it's the only way I'm going to remember.
Okay.
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are. You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes,
Yeah, he's going to do the little... Yeah, that's the salute.
sworn to battle sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago.
You have afforded, like, a full pair of pants?
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting sin ever
We
since.
find out that they were betrayed in the second game, don't we?
Yeah, it was like a special branch of the Crusaders
Yeah.
That's all we
called the Crimson Squad.
Yeah.
to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat
Also, fun fact that you tend to only find out in a very small Easter egg from the second game. Technically, Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII happen in the same universe.
Oh yeah, because you meet Shinra.
Yeah.
Shinra. Flies.
Shinra as
he works on the ship.
Yeah,
Little boy-
yeah,
little
and he
robot boy.
talks about establishing
The live stream.
the live stream, harvesting it from the far. The live stream is the far plane.
Oh, kitty cats! Oh, we both had exactly the same reaction to that. We also just talked over some exposition. Do you want to summarise what was just said there?
Oh, they were just talking about the mission of the Crusaders, which they're a religious military group who aim to protect the people from Sin, the monster.
Yeah, one of the downsides to us having already played this game is that occasionally we will stop listening and then realise that we've stopped listening to the exposition because we know what all the exposition is going to be.
Sorry. There's subtitles on it, so
Yeah.
people can read subtitles if they're able to. Oh, nice little,
Oh, it's a loom. Oh, wow, check that out.
Yeah.
It's like a fully little animated loom.
yeah, little loom. Besides weaving looms.
This would be where I would work if I lived in this universe.
Yeah.
I'd be working in weaving.
What would I do?
Did I go in here?
They don't really have call centres in Spira.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Okay. Is it this game with the dog? Or is
There
it
is,
two?
yeah, the dog. There is the dog. That's how you get the item
Yeah.
for Valafor.
Oh. Cool.
But it's the next day. It's not now.
Okay. Go out the temple.
I love the Hymn of the Faith.
The Hymn of the Faith is truly beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The end where everyone sings it is one of the most beautiful pieces of music in the game, I think.
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
And Lord Seon.
I go in the side rooms yet?
I think you can, but you have a
Okay.
little.
More cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we received a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a high summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin.
It's like, don't touch me.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or...
I mean, Tina's like, literally there's one there that's a woman, so there are two there that are women.
Well, he's an oblivious boy. What do we expect? Got some growing to do.
Is that a completely static fountain in the middle?
It sure is. They just didn't bother animating it. They've animated the little lights, the fat fire.
Yeah.
They haven't animated the fountain.
Oopsie doodles.
Take a whole star off my rating for the game. Did not animate random fountain. It's exactly the same room.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's ever fully explained. Obviously these 4 huge statues are all high summoners, but I think all the statues around the edge are also high summoners, because there's the discrepancy of the fact that the calm, the time when Sin isn't around, only lasts 10 years, and it's been 1,000 years since Sin first arrived.
Yeah.
So obviously, if only 4 people had defeated Sin, that meant that there's like 960 years where Sin's just been going blah.
Yeah.
But I think that the statues around the edge are also high summoners, but
Most
just
likely, just one's forgotten to time.
yeah,
Only Sworn Guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Okay, so I can't go there.
no.
Now I try to leave. Or I just leave.
Yeah, I think you go back to Wakka. Not that one.
Nope. So this one?
Yep.
The bigger one, yeah.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look bushy.
Bushed. Thanks.
It's a really nice little hut. I like
It
it.
is, yeah, well, Besaid is lovely. I'm really glad that Besaid's not the place that gets destroyed.
Yeah.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
Oh, more daddy issue flashbacks.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so?
I mean, he's kind of a dickbag dad. I mean,
Dies. You'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Wakka?
Right, I think that's all we've got time for this episode, actually. So, we will meet you all back here in Besaid to meet in the next episode. We'll be meeting Yuna.
yes,
properly.
Yuna.
Yuna, who is Lily's favourite character,
My absolute favorite.
like of all-time favourite Final Fantasy character. So we're meeting her, and
Anyone who thinks she's lame, I will also fight you.
So, thanks everyone for watching.
Sorry for that incitement to violence at the end there. Yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Cheers, guys. Bye.